Hello and welcome. My name is Angela Palmer and I am from Stamp with Angela, and today I've got a Facebook live video to show you. In the weekend I had my open home event and the people that came got to make a couple of cards. So today I'd like to show you one of those cards that they got to make. So I can appreciate that some of my customers are local and can attend these events, but unfortunately some of you are a little bit further away, so that you can be a part of it as well. With these videos you can see what we made. So I'll put the camera down on the table and you can see what we've done. Alright. Okie dokie, just getting it lined up there for you. Okay, so here is the card that they got to make. So it features the Perennial Essence suite. So this is in the new catalogue. So it's on page 100 and, well, it starts actually here on page 106, 107 with some examples, and these are all the wonderful, amazing products that are part of it. And you can see here, the papers and the stamp set, and we're going to use that today. Alright, so here's the card. So this is the Floral Essence stamp set. We're going to use this stamp here and this outline one here as well. The colours that we're using to stamp with are these. So we've got Blackberry Bliss, which is our card base as well, Crushed Curry, and then the Flirty Flamingo. Any sort of accessories, so we're going to use the little flower centres, the Perennial Essence flower centres too, and then some paper. So let's get started. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stamp this on the vellum, which is also part of the suite, just to give it a chance to sort of dry before we punch it out. So the vellum comes in three colours. It comes in the pink, the yellow, and then the green. So we're going to use the pink one here. Now it's hard to tell, but there is one side which is a bit shinier and darker than the other. So that feels like the shinier side. So we're going to turn it over so that our ink sort of doesn't slide or run and that kind of thing. Alright, so the way the punch works, you can see it here. It's going to go in like this. So we want to make sure when we stamp that these two parts are at the bottom, and so that you fit more in, rather than just stamp in a line, there'll be lots of space. If you do one this way and then you turn it around till it gets the other edge, it'll be more economical with our paper. So actually let's do that first, so I can get them a lot closer. So try not to slide it. Lovely. One, turn it round, two. Okay, I'm going to put that aside for later. So that was stamped with the Flirty Flamingo ink. Alright, let's do some more stamping. So now we're going to stamp this. So I have a piece of 9cm square Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to stamp my flowers, and I'm going to stamp them slightly off. So I'm just going to get a piece of scrap paper underneath just to save my grid paper. Alright, so Blackberry Bliss. So kind of one up here, one over here, which will be sort of covered, and then one down the bottom. There we go. Then my centres are stamped with Crushed Curry ink, and there is a little centre stamp for that. So line it up. Nice. If you're not quite, you can have another go and move it over slightly if you need to. Perhaps that one wasn't quite so good. There we go. You only kind of need to do once, but if it doesn't quite line up, you can have another turn. Alright, very good. So that's our Crushed Curry. I'll get rid of our scrap paper now. Our other stamping is this here, so you can choose whichever sentiment you like. These two fit quite nicely, so I'll do the other one this time, with friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. So this is 1.5 centimeters wide, and the length is about 9 centimeters, we're probably going to cut a little bit off anyway. So let's line that up and do it nice and straight. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there. You can either use the triple banner punch, which I forgot to get out, so I won't, or snip. So my secret for that is cut down the middle, and then from that point to there, that point to there. All right, there we go. Okay, so next, what I can probably do is punch out my flower, and then I can put that together and let it dry a bit more. So let's put it in, punch it out, one, turn it around, and punch it out. Excellent. Okay, not sure if you can tell, but these kind of curve upwards slightly, so rather than just being flat, it's not quite so interesting, but it's okay. I'm going to curl the edges, so I'm going to use my bone folder. I'm going to turn it upside down and just gently curl them downwards like so. Same on this one. Curl, curl, curl. Right, with vellum you need to be a little bit careful because you can see through it with adhesive, but we're going to put something on it so it's not going to matter quite so much anyway. So a dab of glue and then line them up so they fit in the spaces of the one underneath. Right, I'm going to put that aside to let it dry, and I'll carry on with my card. Now I forgot to stamp the inside piece, so this is just 10 centimeters by 14.3. So get my scrap back again and just stamp one in the bottom corner, slightly off, and with my centre again. That looks better. All right. So now putting it all together. So I have my card base, which is half of a A4 sheet. So it is the width 21 centimeters by 14.85, scored at 10.5. I then have my DSP, which is 10 centimeters by 14.3, and I'm going to adhere that. Let's just crease that to give it a nice crease. Okay, so we're going to adhere this first. I like to use glue because you can move it slightly if it's not quite lined up. There we go. And oh look, I've got some ink on there. That's really annoying, but that's okay. Happens to all of us. Let's just do it on the other side. That probably means somewhere there's some on my fingers. Whoops. There we go. Okay. So we're going to glue this side and get rid of that smudge and put that on the inside. Yes, it's very annoying if you make a lovely card and then you've got ink on your hands and you get it on your card. Okay. So you may notice here there's a bit of ribbon, lace really I should say. So this isn't actually part of the suite, it's part of the bird banter suite, but it's very nice and I like it, so I'm going to use some. So what I did was, let's figure out which way. I think we had it this way here. So I'm going to put some tape along the bottom, so tear and tape. Like so. And then you can decide, you know, how much you want to see. So we might not use the full width of the tape, but that's okay. And the challenging bit is always getting that layer off. Okay, so we want to see quite a bit of it. So, whoops, it's sticking out one end more than the other. Oh, let's just start with one. So this is 9 centimeters long, the same as a piece of cardstock. And if I need to, I can trim it at the end. Okay, nice. So obviously you can see this is slightly different. This is more pinks and oranges and yellows. This is more pinks and purples and greens. So you could adhere it straight on flat, or if you want to raise it up a bit, some dimensionals. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use for bigger dimensionals. Whoops. And the reason, I've probably told you in videos, but in case you haven't seen it before, the reason they are highlighted is so you can tell if you've taken the back off them or not. So you're not handling them too much and losing their stickiness. Okay. Right, so where's our sentiment gone? I've hidden it. No, buried it. Okay, so we've got that and our flower. We're nearly done. So here's my flower from before. So that was glued together. So I'm going to put a dimensional, a big one, in the middle back of that. And decide where I want to put it. And then we've got to add our little flower center. So here we go. So these do have an adhesive on the back, so you just pull that off and put it on just like that. Isn't that cute? All right, last part is adding our sentiment somewhere. So I would suggest not having it across the side, otherwise it's not going to fit in your envelope. So for that one, I'm going to use 3 mini dimensionals. And of course, if you're doing an envelope, I always like to stamp my envelope. So I'd probably put one of those flowers on my envelope too. Hello Melanie, thank you for joining us. I'm usually busy creating the cards. I don't get to see the comments until later. So I appreciate and good to see some of you are watching, so thank you. There we go. So there is our finished card. So you'll see it looks a little bit different because the paper that I've used from the pack is, you know, different colours and things. But, you know, a very nice card. So a bit of stamping, stamping on the vellum, little embellishment, some lace, and a nice card. Hi Bronwyn, nice to see you too. Alright, so thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you would like a catalogue and you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send you one. Just write in the comments and I can send you one. If you're interested in any of the products, then please let me know too. Alright, so thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to do another Facebook Live with the other card we made sometime too. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye.